And they will take a knee here.
Today's final score, Ravens.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
You can go in there, Haley. You can go in there. But be quiet, okay? I ain't get the phone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And this carries into the end zone. Stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
This shit fake, I hate losing. I'm a so loser. Come on.
Jackson on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to be Packer football. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll go down at the 28. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Caught on the right side by Jones. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, as far as how you're defending it.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because in the back of the end zone, never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there at 18 yards. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. 25 yards there on the catch and run. They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and not much running room. Down to the 32. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. He's at the 50.
I see.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
His
throw caught right around the 6. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 27 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball and try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
12. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Bro, you gotta do something with the ball. You gotta be able to score.
They'll roll him out right. He'll run it.
You gotta be able to score, though. We're gonna lose. Somebody trick, man.
At the 25. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Ravens nothing.
They go play action here on first down. And he was was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25.
To throw again. Jackson looking for Andrews again. He's got him this time. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
It is good.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same.
Look, just switch, bro. You do that shit, just switch, bro.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
Oh, shit!
Doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, may signal that they feel like they have a superior team. That they can.
Look, if they're going to pass it, just switch with
intercepted.
Pick them up.
Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Oh, we need to read.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now Jackson on first down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You gotta be able to do something, bro.
On any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
He's catching on after a while, bro.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. P.A.'s here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Oh, shit, he got a mic.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
To throw on 3rd down. Rodgers into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he breaks.